100.3 FM.
Music isn't always just rock and roll. Occasionally it's heartfelt, inspiring and genuine. Music can be written from the heart and can gain emotional reactions when you least expect it. By the same token, illness has the same effect. Cancer can affect everyone, either directly or indirectly. And some of those stories about those who fall victim can inspire others while restoring faith in humanity. One such story is that of a young lady called Jen Bulik. She was a young lady who was enjoying her life, sharing her dreams with a long-time boyfriend, Bulik-Lang, and looking forward to a really good future. It was Christmas 2012 when Jen was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. As if that wasn't bad enough, the following 5 months were just sheer nightmare. Aggressive treatment, and at the end of that 5 months, the sad news was that the cancer had spread. Jen was told she only had 6 months to live. Can only imagine how devastated she was, how devastated Jeff was, and basically how devastated their family and friends were. But when you look at it from Jeff's perspective, what was he supposed to do? In truth, what would you do? If you were in that position, would you run away and never look back? Would you stick by his side until the worst happened, wait a couple of months to clear your conscience, and then move on as a single man? Jeff loved this lady, and he proposed to her. No matter how much time they had together, he wanted to be married to her. And Jen wasn't ready to give up, and she decided she was going to stay positive, declaring that the only thing she ever really wanted was to be married to Jeff. She told Jeff she wanted to focus on life and love. And she said yes to his proposal. With no time to arrange the dream wedding Jen had dreamt of since she was a little girl, the idea was to have a small ceremony in her parents' backyard with family and friends, followed by a barbecue reception. Jen's story by this time was gaining attention from social media, and somebody who was on Facebook was a wedding planner, a young lady called Erica Ota, who decided to call on as many people as possible and offer Jen the wedding she'd always dreamt of. Miraculously, in just 12 days, Erica had raised over $50,000 through donations and services from local businesses. On July the 27th, 2013, at 2 p.m, Jen and Jeff got married in the fairy tale ceremony that Jen had always dreamed was going to be her marriage. Exchanging their vows under redwood trees in the local park, and the reception celebrated their love and their marriage and was shared with 120 family and friends and the media, who turned out in force. Jen's story had touched thousands, not just locally, but across the world. On October the 10th, 2013, just 3 months ago, Jen passed away, having fought cancer with grace, courage, and dignity. The battle had been lost. In Jeff's words, she may have left her body, but she's still with me, and always will be. This is Jen's Song by Tom Taylor.
I never met you, but I feel like I knew you. You slipped away today, leaving the world an emptier place. I prayed for you. I don't know why you had to say goodbye, but into the hands of our everlasting God we place our trust, and into the hands of our great and mighty God we release you. I don't know why you had to say goodbye. So many loved you, so many lives were touched by yours, and you'll live on in our memories. We prayed for you. We never wanted to have to say goodbye. Into the hands of our everlasting God we place our trust, into the hands of our great and mighty God we release you. I don't know why you had to say goodbye. Into the hands of our everlasting God we place our trust, and into the hands of our great and mighty God we release you. I don't know why you had to say goodbye. I don't know why you had to say goodbye. We don't know why you had to say goodbye. But we'll never forget you.
That's Jen's Song by Tom Taylor. Tom Taylor first heard of Jen's story 2 days after the wedding, and he continued to follow her story via Yahoo and other social media. And even though he'd never met Jen or Jeff, he somehow felt a connection to them. And on the day Jen passed away, Tom wrote that song for her. Featuring Jeremy Kays, who's a local sound engineer, producer and pianist, who gave his time and skills to co-produce that song, that enabled the music to have the production and the instrumentation it deserved. Jeremy co-wrote the music of the final version, adding piano, drums and strings, while Tom Taylor's acoustic guitar, bass and vocals set the track up in the first place. The song is currently being played on over 600 radio stations around the world, or even possibly across the country, and raising money for a very good cause, which is the St Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and it's in Jen's Memory. The song itself is available on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby and other major online retailers, or please feel free to contact Tom Taylor directly through his Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Tom Taylor Official. That's all one word. We also have the Facebook page going on 2MCR, as we do on the Wednesday night coffee morning, and if you want to leave a comment as to what you think, please feel free to.
The sound of MacArthur on 100.3.